Uh, Hi. Uh, can you please tell me what is your concept? What do you know about WM?
Yeah, so WMS is a warehouse management system, which is part of the ECC modules. So it's basically integrated with the inventory management of the materials management module, and it's one level. It's a way to manage stocks at the bin management level. So instead of just knowing the quantity and the quantity of a material in a certain storage location, we know in the WMS, you know the physical location of those stocks. So basically, there are a lot more to it, but basically that's what WMS. And with the tools that WMS has in picking and receiving, it makes the system or it makes the process more efficient, and there are more controls also that can be implemented when you have WMS instead of just the inventory management module.
Thank you so much. So,
Yeah.
can you tell me what are the transactions available to create a transfer order for moving a partially stock within a warehouse number?
You have a lot. You have the basic. You have LT01 where you can create transfer order from one bin to another bin. Then you have LT03 where you can create a transfer order reference to a delivery, either an inbound delivery or an outbound delivery. You have LT06 where you can create in reference to a material document. You have LT04 where you can create a reference to a transfer requirement. And yeah, that's some of it. Yeah, most of it. Yeah. Mm. You have also LT09 where you can move an storage unit from one bin to another. Yeah.
Okay. My
Yeah.
next question is, what is the requirement for the purchase order items that are included when the inbound delivery is created?
Inbound delivery, um, you need to have the you call this uh, what is in the item level. You need a confirmation key for you to be able to create an inbound delivery. I think that's the term. But you have to set that for you to be able to create an inbound delivery.
Okay.
And of course, in the plant level, you have sorry, in the item level, you have to have the plant, the materials, and the basic. I mean the basic requirements in the PO.
I would like to know what happens when no storage location for picking is specified in the order item.
In the purchase order,
Yes.
yeah, in the purchase order, you won't be able to determine because you need to have the storage location for you to determine a WM. A warehouse is assigned to a storage location and a plant. So if you don't have a storage location, you won't be able to create a transfer order reference to the inbound delivery.
Can you
You won't be able to receive the inbound delivery.
okay? Can you tell me different movement types?
Hmm.
Can you specify different movement
Which one? Invent IM movement type or WM movement type?
W movement types?
Uh, WM. So you have the basic uh, 999, which is supervision. Then you have 601, which is picking. Then you have for put away, you have um, 101, then 103 for from production. Um, then you have the movement types that you can create for posting changes. Then you have 850 for picking for a group. Um, what else? I don't memorize everything, but yeah, it's
Uh,
some of it. Yeah.
Can you tell me the difference between storage units and handling units?
Storage units is um, how you manage an inventory the way you store it in the warehouse. So, for example, you want to store it in a pallet in the racks, then you can assign a storage unit to identify a pallet. Or if you want to store it in a drum in the storage, while you store it, then you can um, use the storage unit to identify that drum. Handling units are the way how you move it out of the warehouse or how you move it into the warehouse. For example, you wanna, for example, a pallet can be a handling unit as well. If you wanna hand in a delivery, for example, if you wanna pick for a delivery and you wanna handle the pick stocks in cartons, then you can identify cartons or different cartons as handling units when you issue it out or when you after you pick them, you can assign handling units for it.
Okay. Is storage unit activation mandatory?
No, it's not. Yeah.
That's great. Okay.
Yeah.
My next question is, will the system create any dynamic storage bins during the year?
Sorry. Sorry. Can you repeat?
Will the system create any dynamic storage bins during the year?
During the GR? Sorry.
Yes, year.
Um, During the GR, yes. In the interim storage type, they will you can set it to create a dynamic bin,
Thank you.
which can be equal to the inbound delivery or material document. So it depends on what you set up.
Okay, probably it's going to be my last question. So, can you explain a warehouse structure?
The warehouse structure is composed of course, a warehouse number. Warehouse number is you have to assign it to plant and storage location. So you can assign multiple plants, multiple storage locations to a single warehouse. In on below the warehouse number, then you have the storage types. Okay, storage types can that differentiates your different storage systems in the warehouse. So if you have cold room, that can be one storage type. If you have racks, that can be, if you have shelves, that can also be a storage type. So it's that depends on how you want to manage your stocks inside the warehouse or how you store want to store them. And inside and below the storage types, you have the storage sections, which you may want to arrange it, for example, by brand, or you want to arrange it, for example, by how fast does it move or how heavy it is. So you in a rack, you wanna put the heavy ones below, and you wanna put the light ones on top. So you can set up a storage type to have storage sections, but it's not required. Then within the storage section, you have a storage bins. Storage bins identify a physical location where you can a physical location where you can name that location, and that can identify where that location is. Basically, the you call it the grid, or you can use that bin to say that it's in this area. And below the storage below the storage bin, you can have also quants identify your different materials inside the bin, or different batches, different storage units. So it depends on how you configure that storage type. If you want to mix materials or not, then you have the quants. That's the lowest level in a warehouse management system.
So, Josh, thank you so much for joining
Hmm.
this discussion. So, it was really a nice
Okay. Mm.
experience, and I was really enjoying because the way
Yeah.
you were actually
Mm.
answering the questions, it was really wonderful. I really,
Okay. Yeah. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I hope I was able to answer it correctly.
yes, yes. Okay. Thank you once again. So basically, this is a very initial level. So if you are
Yep.
shortlisted here,
Mm.
then they will contact you immediately for further discussions. Okay. So
Okay. Mm.
then, best of luck. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you, Shadat.